Okay. Hello, friends, and we are back. It's been a hot minute. We've got some glitch hop music going on. Honestly, this is maybe a little bit. I mean, actually, I think if we're playing with a testing library, or not testing in the strictest senses, but given that today our plan is to play with Spark Expectations' new version, very excited. I think having some glitchy techno is like kind of fitting. Not that Spark Expectations is glitchy, but like, you know, we're gonna try and catch anomalous states and glitches. So this sounds fun. So let's go ahead. Come and join me for playing with Spark Expectations new release. And we'll try and write about it for high performance Spark QE's testing and validation chapter. I'm really excited. This thing keeps completing smiley face to disappointed, which is, you know, not what I want. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, I just got a work message I need to deal with really quickly. 1 second here. I need to like pull up. Yeah. Oh God, I have too many things. Oh yeah. Wait. Okay. 1 second. I need to bring up a thing really quickly. Snoozed. Make sure. Okay, these all show green. Yeah. Okay. Let's do Atlas history. This is weird. Sorry. I'm gonna turn some things off really quickly at work. Wasn't planning on doing that. My bad for the quick distraction. It'll just be like a minute probably. Oh, cool. Yes. Following one's own advice. Yes. Thank you. Thanks for saying hi, Fohammer. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna do this really quickly. And I'll be right back. I'm a little annoyed with this thing. wish I could sort these. Okay. Snooze for okay. Okay, cool, disabled. Just gonna disable these things. It's the joys of life. Okay. Try that. So many. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay. There was a thread where someone told me this was a thing to do, and I just want to like check with them really quickly. But I'm not seeing this thread. Slack is annoying to me. Cool. Okay, great. Problem solved. We can now finally actually do what we came here to do. Super happy fun times. Yay, computers. So, here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah. Okay, this was playing around with iceberg target size. That's not really a thing that I need to care about right now. Yes, super happy fun time with computers. Only the best computers. Or worse, depending. Ooh, I have coffee. Okay. So, sorry, check out main. Oh, what did I do differently? Yeah, that's not gonna fly. In CI, we don't have 20 gigs of memory, I don't think. And our GitHub Actions available to us. So, what are we going to do? We're going to make a new checkout. It's going to be git checkout-b Spark expectations exploration. Cool. Spark expectations is here. That's great. Ooh, I probably, well, okay. Let's make sure we get the new version. Oh, that's actually for now. And this is just because Iceberg isn't yet released for Spark 3.5, so we're going to make sure that we're taking a version below Spark 3.5 because we want to be able to work with Iceberg. So let's see here. Data copy, do I have that? Huh. Interesting. Wait, I have whatever. I think I installed this earlier for some other stuff. Hey Ashok, how's it going? So let's go ahead and we are going to go take a look at Spark expectations. So, oh, I've got this. Oh no, okay. Let's just flip it around. Cool. Let's see here. Okay, PyPy says version 1.00, but if I import this, expectations. How do I find the version of a library in Python? I never remember this. Python find. Oh wait, pip freeze will tell me. That's pip freeze. Spark expectations 1.0. Great. Let's go ahead and also put that in the requirements. 1.0. Fantastic. Okay. So let's go back. What is new? Are there like release notes or stuff like that? Let's take a look. Documentation is here. Yes. We can unfortunately not get cash back on Spark expectations, but if we were to buy Nike shoes, which I have, I've got some Nike Hello Kitty running shoes. Very like them a lot, but that's okay. Anyways, yes, completely agree with their reasoning. So, setup, adoption guide, examples. Is there a what's changed here, though? That's really what I want. Like a release notes or something. Where might we find release notes? Maybe PyPy? I don't think so, but you never know. Oh, that just links to the image. Not what I want. Yeah, I guess we could look at the Git commits. That's a good way. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Tags. V1. It's going to tell us what went into a V1. So remove mandatory arguments. Cool. Convert Spark UDS to native functions. Fantastic. They updated the contributors. Logo transparency, things I don't super care about. Okay, let's figure out when the last release was. September 5th. Okay, so not too much. This looks good. This is really great from a performance perspective. Updating Spark session. Okay, cool. Oh, they did a lot inside of removing mandatory args. Okay. Ignoring agDQ and query DQ. Fixing tests for the sync, updating the README, fixing Kafka configurations, feature and reader. Okay. Cool. Delta is no longer a dependency. Fantastic, fantastic. Nothing wrong with Delta. It's just I tend to use Iceberg, so I appreciate when libraries can work with different catalogs. It's me. Very nice of them to say. Okay. Let's see here. So, interesting. Okay, so the stats table now, you can provide a writer. Love this. Love this. And we can use whichever format we want. I love this. Love this. Let's go ahead. Let's start updating our sample code. And the other thing that I really want to do is I want to write a rule that uses the statistical information. That's my other goal here today. I don't know if if we're gonna succeed at that, but you know, who knows. Okay. So what are we gonna do? Okay, with this wrap data frame writer, so that's gonna come from here, wrapped data frame writer. Great. So that's the setup and load, run validation. Okay, this one is only row. I don't care. Well, run validation row. And we're gonna make a more complex one later. Now, I think, from what I remember before, load data okay. Well, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and run our example and see what fails. Expectations, example. Okay. Oh, example.py. Okay. Okay. File not found. Oh, the sample rules. Okay. Cool. Please change the args for Spark expectations, instantiation, and for with expectations. Cool. We will do that. Yeah. Okay. Add file. So here, our rule file. We're just going to do, oh yeah, okay. Cool. Okay, and then so, Spark expectation instantiations and with expectations. So these are the two that we're going to change. I guess we'll do this one later. Let's get this working. First, let's go take a look here. So okay. We're going to call this stats writer. Format. It's going to be iceberg. So, stats table writer. Here we go. Oh, I guess let's call this SE writer. Cool. Here, target, error table writer. Okay, cool. Let's run this. Cool. Adoption guide. Okay, so is the adoption guide have what? Third tab. I'm not sure what third tab is here. That's okay though. Maybe I don't think that's no. There is the docs. Here we go. And if we go to adoption guide, okay, here we go. So the adoption guide is really a migration guide. Is that seems to be what this is. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, what has changed? Okay, here we go. Spark expectations. Okay. So new arguments added to SE user config. Are these required arguments? Like I don't know if these are required arguments. I'm lazy, so with expectations decorator. This doesn't tell us what's changed in any yeah, this doesn't show me what's changed. Which okay. I click on iceberg. Okay, yeah. This one is fine. Here we go. Iceberg right. This doesn't. Oh, okay. The rules data frame now is here. We go. So rules, instead of giving it a product rules table, we give it this rules data frame, like that. I think local.magic valuation. Sure. Okay, stats table. Oh wait, wait. This is not with expectations. This is something else. What? Okay. Where is the with expectations? So with expectations now just takes target table. Just takes right to table user conf, which, oh god, I don't love this. Okay, okay, this isn't really okay. That's fine though. Okay, user conf is going to be se conf, sure. Right to table, I don't want it to write to table for me. Stats table writer is, okay, these things are moving into the Spark expectations conf, which is separate. Do we make okay, here we go. Here's our Spark expectations conf, and this is just completely different. That's fine. So we don't have a rules table anymore. That's, I mean, that's progress. Like, I think that's like better. This should, because like now we can give it a rules data frame technically. So I mean, I guess technically we could maybe, well, okay, let's see if we can replace this with the df we wrote out. Okay, rules df, Spark SQL. That's a note to myself. Stats table, stats writer. Okay. Local dot magic validation. Okay. Stats table is going to be local DQ stats. This is our writer. This is our target error writer debugger. We want to enable stats streaming options. Why is what? Okay, whatever. That's probably fine. Let's see what happens. And then, so our user conf really, yeah. Sure. Let's change this. This is. Wait, do we actually use user underscore config? Import star. We don't really use it all that much. Interesting. Oh, cool. Okay. So we can write our data out to different places. That's cool. I like it. This is still a little not loving it, but this is nice. It's just the like breakdown between what goes where doesn't seem to make any sense to me yet. Like which configs are global and which configs are local. This doesn't. I don't have like a logical understanding of what works where yet, but I'll probably get there, maybe. Who knows? Let's see what happens if we try and run it. Take off the flannel because it's getting hot. Okay. Path doesn't exist. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Add underscore add file. Is it trying to? Oh. Reminder, add file does not handle directory as well. So what we're going to do over here is that. Yeah, sure. Cool. Cool. I need to drink my coffee, because otherwise my brain isn't going to work. Okay, yeah. Oh, right, okay. Let's add some notes for ourselves. Okay, SE writer can be used for iceberg. Can be used to point to your desired meta store. So the question here is, like, okay, cool. Yeah, user config. User config. Hello on. Like, do I have to set this? It seems like kind of weird to have to set with this hash, but like whatever. Oh. Yeah. We're gonna move this. Wait, yeah, we set this to false right here. Is that no longer like a thing? Yeah. I guess that's gone, so we don't have this configured here anymore. It's configured on a per table basis. That's fine. And then over here, let's, oof. Okay, this import makes me sad, right? Like I don't love how this is as far as an example, right? Because like my default would be to write like import bloop, and like the fact that we're renaming a subcomponent of a thing to the thing seems confusing and error prone to me, but that's okay. This is life. Software does not always make sense. Pretty often, actually very rarely does software make sense. But I might make a PR for that. Requires product ID. Okay. Once again, that is okay. So, so we're gonna go ahead here. Cool. We will only apply rules matching. So what's our product ID? I don't remember. Product ID is going to be pay. Okay. Now let's run it again. It's going great. I'm really liking this package. Like, I've got like these API nits and complaints, but like I am so excited that someone has made this in open source. Like, this is amazing. Okay, unexpected keyword argument row DQ. So that's changed. Do we specify which kind of data quality checks we do anymore? That doesn't look like we do. I want to go back to here. Let's see what happened to row underscore DQ. So I don't think we can specify which kind of rules we're evaluating anymore. I could be wrong. Let's see here. There's now row DQ and query DQ, and it's coming directly from rules data frame. I'm not sure I get that, but that's Okay. Like, I know there's role data quality checks and query data quality checks. Okay. So it needs target table even if we're not writing to a table. Okay. Chunk goes here. The agDQ and query DQ is already available in rules, so we removed those args from the code. That makes sense. That makes sense. Cool. Let's watch this go. Cool. Fantastic. So that worked for values of work that are somewhat flexible, but it ran. Let's go ahead and figure out if it's actually doing what we expect it to be doing. So here we go. Here we say the male bonus percentage needs to be greater than the female bonus percentage on a row-by-row basis. Action if failed, drop. Description, sample rule. Interesting. This is weird because we're not getting an error message. And I would expect an error message to come out. But maybe it's coming out, it's just not giving us a non-zero exit code. I could see that. We've got the stats table. Here we go. So we set debugger to true, right? Yeah, debugger is true. Okay. Oh. Well, no, but if I set the debugger to true, I want to see something. Right? That's what I would expect. Well, yeah, I guess let's check this. Let's print the tables. Check the let's print the tables. So spark.sql select star from local.dq_stats. So I'll show spark.sql select star from local dot. Did we specify an error table anywhere? I don't know if we did. Don't think we did. Wait, so this is going to be... okay. Let's go here. Fake table name. Local.fake table name. Cool. Yay! Hi JHS Online. Yeah, I'm really excited to play with this because, like, I think we need more good tools like this. But you know, a lot of data quality stuff is often really internal to a company, so I really appreciate the Nike folks for putting in the time to make this. Okay, cool. Local junk goes here, errors cannot be found. So that's not working. I don't know why it's not. But okay, we do have like stats table. That's cool. That's cool. That's sort of working. Oh wait, I gave this the wrong name. Okay, I need to update this. Fake table name. Fake table name errors. There we go. That's why. That's on me. Alexa, turn on Holden's bedroom. Thank you. Thanks, Ashok. So that's good. Okay. So okay. Wait, what? Fake table name errors. Let's. Is it error or errors? It's going to be error, not plural. Okay. My bad. Run it again. The other thing that we can see is the stats. Each time we run this, are getting inserted into the stats table. And so we could write a rule, and I want to, where we say like today should be like yesterday. Fake table name error cannot be found. Interesting. Fake table name. That's not working then. Well, okay. Good news is we can see, things here. Warehouse, DQ stats. Oh, we don't see any. Maybe we actually do need to make this fake table name. Maybe we can't have a non-existent target table. It's a possibility. Be a little bit annoying, but not impossible. Like, yeah. Let's take a look though. Yeah. Okay. DQ stats is right there. Oh, we need to make the error table. Yeah, okay. Interesting enough. Oh, write to table. I don't want to write to the table though. My guess is, but like, yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. Okay. Okay. We got stats again. Fake table name error still does not exist. Ah, it did create fake table name for us. That's great. It did not create fake table name error though. So okay, that's a bug. Well, the other thing that I don't understand here, okay, yeah. Set if set to true, SE will write to the target table. Cool. The other one is like, why are we not getting any errors? Right? Like, so there should be, as far as I can tell, and as far as I remember, like I would expect an error, but maybe there is not. Let's go take a look. Data fetch 2021. Okay. Data dot select data. Okay. Filter male bonus percent is greater than, this is the Scala way, that'll probably fail, but female bonus percent. So you would expect sometimes for men to have a lower bonus percentage than women. So let's go ahead and run that and see if that's true. Okay, yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay, we can go up, we can go up. So, okay, we see tons of cases where the male bonus is lower than the female bonus percentage. I didn't realize you could have a negative bonus. That sounds kind of shitty. But also, to be fair, the company number here is postal code, so there might be some data quality problems going on. Sure. Whatever. So why is this yeah, negative bonus percentage I don't expect. But in general, like, here we go. We've got a rule type of row data quality. We gave it a name. Expectation. Action if failed is drop. Maybe we need to switch the action if failed. Although before that did work. Ignore. I don't. Let's, yeah, we'll give it fail for today. See if that gives us something better. Once again, we're still not getting the error table. And we're not seeing, like, it just doesn't look like this rule is working. Which, to me, just doesn't make sense. It's fine. It's fine. So, how do we debug this? I'm lazy. I don't super want to dig too deep into this, but our product ID is matching. Do we, let's scroll up. So, okay, here we go. This is it reading the file. Let's go up here. So, Spark expectations. Really want to see what Spark expectations is doing. Okay. Here we go. Just running. Enable error drop alert. Enable error drop alert. Enable source DQ validation. Okay. Reading file path. Okay. Okay. Yeah, data source. Sure. T2 scan relation. Here we go. This is saying, this is my writer. Sure. Now we're saying we're scanning this. And here, let's set some metadata. Do we know how many? We got one result data file. That's kind of what I would expect. Well, here, let's go ahead and let's print out the rule. So we can make sure that it's actually getting the rule that we're intending it to get, and it's not just like silently getting dropped somewhere along the way. I'm wondering if the schema has changed. Didn't like call it out, but there were a lot of other changes, so maybe. I wish there was. Let's go back here. Adoption guide. Oh, yeah. Creation not required from old version, but schema changes required. What are the schema changes? We don't know. Wait, no, it says it's the same. It says the rule table schema. That's not a thing. Enable error drop alert is a Boolean. We have that set to true, and our threshold is 1. So we would expect that to fire. Yep. And okay, these are the two examples that it says we should follow. Okay, let's go take a look up here. Okay. Oh, maybe fake table name. Yeah. Okay. The table name needs to match as well. So that's why it's not running. Okay. Fake table name. That's my guess. Let's run it. See if this works. Okay. We can find the errors reported. Yeah. Okay. Target table is used to create the error table. Teaching here, and filter the rules on top of the product, on top of the global product filter. Okay, cool. We did get an error. This is exciting. Great. Okay. We're gonna go ahead though. Ooh, actually, that still gives us a 0 exit code. Which I don't love, right? But that's probably from like Spark's fault here, essentially, because we're using Spark Submit. Okay, we're gonna go fail. We're gonna replace this with drop, and then hopefully we'll get this table, and then we can see what's happening inside of this table, and that'll be super useful. Okay. Great. And here we go. We've got all of our information. But yes, we need to raise a different exit code. Yeah, let's file that as an issue, if you agree that's an issue, because that's something I could probably do pretty easily. We'll go ahead. New issue, feature request. Raise a non-zero exit code on DQ failure when action is set to fail. I use exit codes to determine if I should move to the next step in my pipelines, and ideally I would have non-zero exit code when a data quality check is set to fail and fails. Okay. Alternatives. We can use other mechanisms for indicating failure, of course, but exit codes are already understood by most pipeline tools. Additional context. C bloop bloop bloop. I don't actually know how far in we are. 57 minutes. Cool. This is cool. That's a nice small issue, and maybe we'll take a crack at that. That could be fun. Okay. So the other thing that I wanted to do though was use the stats table. That's really the one that I wanted to do. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to write a stats rule, and we're going to figure out how to do that. And that's going to be probably a little bit painful. So we're going to replace this with a query DQ. Rule type is going to be keys 3. Column name. I don't think this really matters anymore. Loop. And expectation here is going to be select. Let's go take a look at the query DQ example. Let's go, rules. Okay. Configuring rules. No, not quite what I want. So possible aggregation data, possible, here we go. Select okay, here's a sample. We're going to grab this. You can essentially use any SQL query that gives output as a Boolean for query. Yes, that's our goal. Select count star from local.fake table name. Actually, I guess in this case we actually do want to write it out. Wait, no. Okay, wait. If I go... Will this magically do our substitution? I'm not sure. Greater than... Select... Okay, I can't write SQL very well, but that's okay. Select input count from this is going to be our stats table. Stats local.dq_stats where the table should be available already, which will not be available if you use the target table. So is there a way that we can write a query over top of our data, right? Like, because ideally I could write a query about the data that we're about to write here, right? Like, here, these are all being applied to our data frame. Let's write what I want to write, and then we'll try and figure out how to make it work after we kind of write down half-assed version of what I want to write. Local.fake table name. Yeah, okay, so creating a yeah, I mean, that's better than nothing, I guess. What would we do? So let's make this a new table. Fake. Second. Fake. Description. Target table view. That's good to know. Target table view. So we're just going to set this to fail. Description. We should always have more records than before. It should be our table underscore view. Okay, let's find out. Is this? Sure. Let's go. Oh yeah, we can drop this now to run validation complex load data 2, and this is going to be second fake. Sure. Yeah, let's run this. It's gonna fail, but we can iterate on it. kind of what I want to do here. Okay, that didn't fail? Oh wait, I probably didn't call load data 2. Yeah, that's why. Cool. There we go. Get the remote started again. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's not the most surprising. Okay. Let's go take a look. Take a look. Oof, Spark exception messages have a lot of room to improve. So I'm not actually sure about this table view. I think we need to do some other magic. Spark expectations. Check out name. Oh yeah. Get remote add upstream. We're gonna go to Nike. Although wait, even if oh yeah, fine. Okay. Get pull upstream name. Yeah, okay, so target table view is an optional stir that is set to none. Let's go take a look at that though. That's inside of Spark expectations. Cool. Is created after. Cool. Target table view. This view is created after row DQ to run target agDQ and query DQ. If value is not provided, it default. Oh, okay. By target table, it's. This is not actually okay. So it defaults to second fake view. Okay, cool. Let's see if that works. That should probably work. Target and error writer. Oh, we'll take over the class level. So we can't overwrite it on a per invocation method. Sounds great. Okay, that's still not being found. Okay, let's go take a look at how target table view. Else it goes. Oh, this is going to be okay. Local. Not second take. Wait, what? Else F is target table split. I don't think this is doing what we think it's doing. Let's double check that. So this is my target table. Okay, and then we take the last one and then we set it. Okay, yeah. So then that we shouldn't need to put local in front of it. And local.dq stats should exist, right? create or replace temp view. Create or replace temp view. Okay, interesting. Yeah. Local.secondFake. I wish there was clearer. Yeah, target table is local.secondFake. Seems like you might have given target table in both Spark expectations and with expectations. I don't think so. Let's go take a look though. No, just in with expectations. I don't think that's the problem here. Could be wrong though. It doesn't look like we're making that view. But great thing about Python packages. Target table view. Now let's go take a look. Why is it trying to connect to my Hive metastore? Oh, well, okay. Where is this failing? I guess it's failing inside of expectations wrapper line 351. I'm not super sure. Let's go take a look at expectations line 351. See who our friend is there. Data quality rows. Okay, this is so. Okay, we don't know why we're getting this. Why is it trying to talk to my Hive metastore? That is really my question for today. Okay, DQ stats is getting written. That's working just fine. And so it's coming after that. We've got that right here. That looks fine. Interesting. We save all of that every time. Interesting. I'm not super sure. Yeah, okay, Spark 341. Okay, yeah, sure, let's try that. Enable source DQ validation. It's going to be set to false. Delete. Let's run this. After that, I'm just going to fuck around a little bit with this create. Yeah. I don't think this is what I would expect. But that maybe. Oh, okay, that ran, I think. Although I'm expecting this to fail. Which I guess that part's confusing. Okay. Spark.sql select star from local.secondFake error.show. Okay. So source DQ, ag DQ, query DQ. Wait, what? I don't follow at all. Source DQ. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay. So source data quality validation is run before target data quality validation. And this, since this is a target table, it only exists once things are actually created. Okay. Okay, sure. But wait, okay, so what about if instead of target table we were using source table? Also, wait, this doesn't match up. Right? Okay. Like these errors, these are not the right errors, I don't think. Yeah. UKDF is the original data frame that will be used for the source data quality, then row DQ is run, and then target view is created. Okay, cool. So we don't have an easy way to query the source view. That's fine, but this part is the part that's confusing me now. Why? Like okay. Right, second fake error. That's the one that we're running here. Let's go, yeah. Error reports are let's run this to see what we got. Okay. So much noise. All from Spark. All from Spark. Local magic validation. Okay. Here we go. This is our rule that we're gonna run. I guess. Okay, okay, wait, let's run this. Is this failing earlier with like a non-zero exit code here? Is that what's happening? No, because we did see it. That's a zero exit code. Okay. So. Yeah, okay. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna set our log level to error. And let's see if this does the right thing here, because there's too much going on to see what's going on. Okay, so that, okay, so interesting here is this sort of grabs everything and copies it over, even though this isn't like a row-based error message, from what I can tell. So like it doesn't make an excessive amount of sense, but that's okay. Because like if I have a table level error, like it doesn't make sense to copy all of the rows over to me. But also like, but I can't see the full meta row DQ results thing. So start data frame show. I want to change how we're doing this. Truncate is going to be 200. So hopefully we can see things a little bit better. And that'll let us see what's going on. Oh wait, no, this makes no. This is executing the wrong rule, possibly, unless bonus. No, this is not good. This is not good. I don't think this is good. Okay, so here's my problem. Is that our error table here has records. It like the bonus checker is running, but the bonus checker should not be running on this, right? Like that does not. The bonus checker should only be running on fake table name, and that's not the one that we've got here, right? Let's go ahead. Error reports on df are yeah. So okay. Not great, because this is just like confusing to me why we're getting a different table's errors reported into our table. So I think that's a bug. I think this is a bug. So what I'm going to do is we're going to make this third fake, third fake, third fake. We're going to run this again, and we're going to see if like maybe just I screwed up at some point, put the data in there, and it's just like hasn't gone away. Let's do that really quickly. If it still shows up again, I think we can file an issue, and then okay. Okay. Third fake error cannot be found. Change. Oh, what? Change to third fake even in the query of. Oh, the expectation. Yes, good point. Third fake view. And this is totally fine. Like this happens. Thank you for pointing that out, Ashok. Let's see here. Table or view not found. Third fake error. That's funky. So why? Oh, because there's not gonna. No, there should still be stats. There should still be stats. Okay. Oh, well, local dot. Third fake. So what happens if we just say less than 0 so that we know this should fail? Okay, so I don't think we're evaluating this rule. Enable for target DQ validation. So I don't think we're, I don't think we're validating this rule. I think I need to set this to true for it to run. This is my guess. We'll find out. Okay, yeah. Okay. So that's still not doing what we would expect. Where is our error table? Okay, let's take a look at our warehouse. We do have third fake. Star. And we have a second fake error table, but we don't have a third fake error table. This is confusing to me, because I would expect this to give us something. So why is it not giving us anything? That is today's question. Oh. Source DQ and target DQ will not have an error table? So how do we get errors? Because like we don't see any error messages, right? Like how do I know if it's working? Right, like set this back to false. Oh, also wait, what? Also, yeah, wait. What the hell did I screw up here? Okay, yeah, so there's an aggregation, so there's nothing. Okay, so there's. So, but this debugger flag then is really doing nothing at the system level. Maybe I need to set it here? Because, like, I want to know what's going on. Wait, no, wait, this doesn't make any sense to me. Like, how do we know, like, okay, so I have a rule that we've written. How do I know what's going on? But also, how is my rule this screwed up? So this is rule type is bonus checker. This isn't the right rule. Okay, it's all in the stats table. So, okay, so there's no real way to know if our rule is failing or not. And also, why is this rule that why has it got the bonus checker rule? Like, that's not the rule I would expect it to have here. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's I don't know how to comment out JSON. Let's find out though. Okay. This is let's go take a look. JSON, Spark, read JSON. Okay. Cool. We've got a bunch of things. Let's go ahead. Spark.sql, drop table if exists, local dot. I'm going to drop the stats table for now. We're not using this paystats anymore, so that's exciting. So we can get rid of this. That's great. Local dot deq stats. We'll get recreated, but then at least I can see what's going on a bit better. All right, cool. So, data frame. This looks reasonable. And so then if we go look at our stats, so this is a bug. I think this is a bug. Does this make sense? Yeah, this has got to be a bug. Because if we look here at the stats table, right, we've got our input count and our error count. Fine. Here we've got pay local third, input count, error count is 0. And then we've got, why are we running this bonus checker rule? We shouldn't be running the bonus checker rule, right? Like that rule should not be running. And we're not running the rule that I want to be running, right? I think this is just outputting old information. But what's going on here? Oh, this is confusing. Okay, so num final query DQ rules is 1, and here num final DQ rules is 0. So here, this is just picking up some old information that doesn't make any sense. So I have a theory. Let's run that. My guess is there's just something that's like getting cached, or not cached, like there's a value that needs to be overwritten. Feature request. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. So we ran this, and now this looks right. Although it says final ag DQ skipped, source query DQ. Okay. Success is set to 100. So that seems wrong. Right? Like this should not be succeeding. Can you comment your with expectation code? Yeah, that's what we end up doing. So that's definitely. Well, let me rephrase it. I don't think that's what it's. I think that's what's happening inside of the Spark Expectations library. I think. Let's go ahead up here, where we call .show. Truncate equals 200. We're gonna move this down here because it's not really needed, and then we can see what's happening. That's my theory. Ooh, computers. Okay. So yeah, so we can see that in our rule table, right? Like. These are two separate values, totally fine. It's not the problem with our rule table. We come down here, and somehow this rule, which should not be true, is saying that we have a success percentage of 100, I think. Although that could also be an error percentage of 100. I don't know. Actually, yeah. Select table name, error percentage, and then it's here. Source. Query DQ results. Maybe? Yeah. Okay, let's take a look. Run that. No, it's not that. Oh yeah, it's not going to be a source query, right? It's going to be final, which I guess is probably the other name for target here. That's fine. Let's run that again. Not final. Well, okay. Here, I'm lazy, so. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, so that's definitely a bug. I think we can safely say this is probably a bug. Select count star from third fake view less than this should not evaluate to true, I guess, or maybe we're gonna set this to 0 because that should not be a negative value because it is a select count. Okay. Run status is passed. Okay, so that's not working for whatever reason. Like this is, or let me rephrase it. Like that's being evaluated, but it doesn't. Okay, what am I missing here? Enable for target DQ validation. Okay, let's try setting this to true again. Maybe writing it out will do the thing. And this is still saying that we passed. Okay, something's going on here. And actually, I think there's two somethings going on here. I think query DQ isn't working, and I think we've got some old data hanging around. Okay, so, but for, okay, it's for the full, okay, we've got a rule, and then query DQ rules. Wait, how do we know if this succeeded or not? How do I know if a query DQ rule succeeded or not? I don't understand that part, but that's okay. We've got at least one bug that we can file, we think. We're gonna double check that in a second. Yeah, okay. So this is a bug. We got two bugs to file. Let's file them now. Bug reports. Bug title is going to be some values are copied over from previous runs. With the rules from expected behavior. Yeah. Don't get an error message. Oh yeah. Have the description for the second rule copied from the first. Cool. So that's fine. It's a bug. It's not like a bad bug. Like, it's frustrating because it's confusing to me because I don't know what I'm doing yet. Expected behavior. Have the rules description be populated, not the previous rules. Screenshots. C 1 hour 46 of loop. Okay, OS, Linux, browser, NA, version 1.0, additional context. Okay, submit issue, and now we're going to go ahead and submit our second issue. New issue, bug report. Although interesting. I'm going to try a thing here. Third fake Danny. Because I think it's evaluating our rule. I just don't think it's using it. I could be wrong though. Query rule is not run the same code as issues. Is it not evaluated? Because I remember it giving. Yeah, I guess it's just getting skipped entirely. Why is it getting skipped? I don't understand why this is getting skipped. Okay, so I guess it's just not being evaluated. Expect rule to run and fail. Screenshot. Okay, so I guess we don't know why it's not running, and that's okay. Version 1.0. Additional context, final query DQ is skipped. Source ag DQ is. Why is final ag DQ skipped? Why is this skipped? Ag. Why is... It's not an aggregate though, right? Like this isn't an aggregate data quality, right? Like this is a query data quality. Final query DQ is skipped. Is this... Okay, third... Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, fuck. The Razer keyboard strikes again. Oh wait, does it? I don't think it does. Yeah, okay. Final query DQ is skipped. What conditions would make that skip? Like, is there something else we need to do to make this work? Right, like maybe there's a flag that we need to set. It does look like there's this Boolean flag that needs to be set to true. But rule type is query underscore DQ. Let's go see if we can find a query data quality example rule and then edit it and go from there. That's my plan. Because I think maybe I just like screwed up the syntax somewhere. No. Okay, query DQ here is set to false, true, true. That would work better if I knew, since it's a positional insert, I don't. Okay. Enable source DQ, enable for target DQ validation is active. Source DQ is set to false, and then we've got enable for target DQ validation is set to true, and is active is set to true. I have a question here. Let's go take a look. Yeah, enable for source DQ, target DQ is active. Error drop alert is not configured to anything in particular. Well, here, let's query DQ. Let's give it a real table column name. I don't think that's going to do it, but like let's find out. Column name mail bonus percent. It's not a real, like that's not actually the columns that we're validating, but maybe there's something that checks if the column's present and that's implicitly dropping it. Still skipped. And like we do see this as a rule. So I don't know why it's getting skipped. Okay, that's frustrating. And like if we set this to true, it is going to run, but then it's going to fail because that view isn't present. Right? That's my theory. Okay, cool. He's probably a bug. We will deal with this later. Okay, yeah. So it does run the rule if we set this to true, but the schema doesn't exist. This is fine. Everything has bugs. This is pretty normal. We could try and figure it out. A query rule is not run. Query rule is skipped. We don't super know why it's skipped, but that's all right. So this is really good. I like this a lot. We're going to go find testing and validation, and we are going to go ahead. We're actually going to... Okay. We're going to go down here. We're going to find the Spark validation section. Oh, sorry, the Spark expectations section. Here we go. There we go. We're going to drop this. People can Pandera validation, target data validation, Spark expectation setup, load rule from JSON. Ah, yeah. SE sample rule. Is there a JSON comment syntax? Is there a JSON? No, there is no comment syntax. Okay, cool. That's so let's go ahead and we're going to split this into actually, let's go. We're going to do a thing. And let's update to SE10. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to split this into two. SE complex.json, and then break up the rules into separate files. Okay. There we go. We'll push that rule up there, and we'll... Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, professor. Hey, professor. Oh, hey, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, professor. I think he knows that I'm going to pick him up and show him to people on the stream. So he doesn't want to come up because he knows that then he gets picked up.
Is it a cookie on the top?
What? Oh, no, that's a reflector. I'm very organized.
What do he wants? He's oh, this lady tried to like get him excited about meeting her, and he didn't care.
Aw.
And he gave like a half tail wag. And I'm like, oh, you gotta have tail wag. And she was like, I want him to love me. And I'm like, no, that doesn't work.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. So what we'll do here is, yeah. Here we go. Be simple as, yeah. Do not have as much in the way of historical data validation as tools like TFDV. A simple Spark expectations rule using the history table is shown in EX SE history. At present, it does not work due to but this should be fixed soon. Okay, cool. There we go. Fantastic. So what we'll do here, additional historicals are on the roadmap for Spark expectations. So keep a close eye on them. Yeah. Cool. And then what we'll do is we'll switch that to okay, not perfect, but really, really good. Lots of progress today. This has been a lot longer than I normally do. And I want to thank Ashok so much for being here. You know, this is the sort of thing where you know, it's a lot more fun, for one thing, to work with the people that know what they're doing. You also learn stuff a lot faster. Oh yeah, let's go ahead. And then the one that we're going to ignore is going to be this one. Get Spark expectations, complex rules, present. Cool. Not done, but solid progress. I think we're at a good point. I'm going to try and finish up the testing chapter. And then hopefully the testing chapter can go to early release. And we'll come back to this in a little while. And maybe one of the things we can try working on is some of the documentation. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's file an issue here. This is like a super minor issue, so it's going to be a improvement, feature request, rename adoption guide to migration guide. I was looking to upgrade to 1.0, but I did not realize I should look at the adoption guide for the changes. Anyways, I really big shout out to Ashok and all of the people who have worked on this library. I am super excited that this is going to be available in the open source. Submit new issue. And it already is available in the open source. I'm really excited for all of the improvements that are coming, and I think it's great. I think data quality is often overlooked, and I'm very excited this is here. And I'm gonna go make dinner though, because I'm really hungry, and it's like 7:30. So thank you everyone for joining. Thank you Ashok for chatting and helping out. Thanks Juan and Fohammer419 for chilling. It's super lovely when there's other folks here. And yeah, just a reminder, like all software has bugs. This is totally normal, especially when you start playing with something new. And it's gonna get better, and you should definitely do more data quality validation. I'll see you all around. Ooh, actually, wait. One thing that I want to make a note of is that right now, this is before I forget. Okay. Spark expectations. Warning. And this is just because this is the sort of thing that I would overlook. Spark expectations does not currently force non-zero exit code. Up to you to check either the it's up to you to catch the exception raised by it and exit with a non-zero exit code if or otherwise mark your pipeline stage as failed. And that's just, it's a warning because it's the sort of thing that I'd fuck up. And actually we did today because I didn't know why it wasn't giving me a non-zero exit code, even though it was giving us these exceptions. Bye for real this time.